Hello there, my name is Chris Palmer. In today's website traffic for click-through rate manipulation video, I want to share with you the 3-month CTR manipulation structure, the schedule. Along with that, I want to go over briefly the 5 types of traffic. Actually, let's cover that first. So I don't want to waste time. Let's get directly into it. So the very first thing is the 5 types of traffic. The 5 types of traffic are just as shown here on the screen. 1 is branded, 2 is location, 3 is LSI, 4 is branded, and number 5 is brand plus. So that's brand plus keyword, location, LSI, or keyword. All right, so that's the different types of traffic. Now, let me briefly discuss exactly what the scheduling is for CTR campaign. Now, as you can see here, this is the 3-month campaign. Now, what I mean by increase until at top performers level is going to be discussed right now. Let me share with you what I mean by this. So if we're utilizing an example, all right, let's say that we're using the example of roofing Houston, Texas, TX. This has a search volume of 590 and it's a $17 keyword, roughly. So with that said, we're looking for the top performer. These are ads. This is the map pack. This here is the top performer, Rose Roofing. No, I'm not affiliated. I don't know who it is. This is just an example. With that said, we take that particular tool, we take our tool and we take that particular site and we put it into the tool. Once we put it into the tool, we need to determine first, because if we take a look at our month 1, we need to figure out what we need to reach for. Now, inside of my training, I cover that you should come up with a mean. Honestly, I generally just look at the top performer because that's where I need to go to win this keyword. So with that said, month number 1 is branded. This never shuts off. It only increases. Let me show you what I mean here. So if I want to win this particular term, roofing, Houston, Texas, this is the top performer. I take the top performer's website, the actual URL that's ranking, I throw it into a tool such as SEMrush. That's what I use. You could use anything you want. With that said, I need to first determine, okay, the top traffic that this website is receiving is 2.6 thousand. Now, I need to figure out my branded search terms. I need to come up with the branded search traffic for this particular brand. Why? Because the branded traffic never shuts off through the entire campaign. So if the top performer has 2.6 thousand, all right, because a lot of these tools, it's not going to show me the exact URL. See, take a look. It just says, hey, we don't have enough data. So we have to come up with our own data, all right, based off of the best that we have, which is right here. So we take a look, we do our root domain. We have our main competitor, which is inside of here. It's winning the term that I want. I come inside of here and I can see, okay, Rose Roofing, they're getting 2.6 thousand. I pull out my calculator and I do this. So it's 2,600 searches per month. Rose Roofing, which is their branded search phrase, all right, it's going to the page that's actually winning the term that I want, and I can see here that they're getting 8.59. We're going to round up, and we're going to say that they're getting 9% of their total traffic. So minus 9% equals 234. So that's 234. That's the benchmark for branded traffic. So now let's revert back to the 3-month campaign. We know in the back of our mind that the top performing website is at 234. So we want to increase month 1 25% of this number, which is going to be 60. That's 60 searches. So month 1, I want to send in over the course of a month 60 extra searches that are only branded. As we move into month 2, we should also be increasing our organic. Why? Because as I start increasing my branded traffic, Google is going to say, hey, this is a popular site. They're going to start showing me and start showing new impressions for other keywords. And I should also start getting actual organic clicks for my branded key phrase too. If I'm not during that month, if my organic isn't slightly increasing, if I'm not starting to also pick up organic, right, real traffic, more impressions during that first month as I'm increasing my branded, then I want to slightly increase that number just a little bit. All right, so I want to increase that number as I move into month 2. Month 2, as you can see here, we never ever shut off our branded traffic. The only other thing is remember, if we're using that example, it's 234 is the number. I started with 60 searches. What I'm doing here for my branded is I want to keep the branded coming in, but I want to slightly increase it, never going past 234 clicks. Why? Because that's what the top performer has. But I also want to start etching in, getting closer to the 234, but also including branded keyword traffic. Now, how do I determine my brand plus keyword? Well, this is going to be based on the next other keywords that the top performing websites are receiving. So as you can see, here's the page that is ranking for the keyword that I want. We can see that here's their branded. Houston roofing is going to be next. So when I come in here to my month 2, my keyword traffic, what am I going to start? It's going to be Houston roofing. What other keywords am I going to do? It's keyword plus LSI. I'm going to start introducing keywords that my top competitors are receiving that are going to include branded, location, LSI, keyword, brand plus. So this is the breakdown. This is the 3-month process. Everything is based off the top competitors. It is good to have an overall look of the top 3 or 4 competitors, but you can base a lot off the top performer. This is your benchmark. We're using these top sites as benchmarks only. We know where we don't want to go above, because there's no reason that a guy number 8 or number 10 or page 3 should be getting anywhere close to the top performer. So this is my 3-month process. I wanted to go ahead and break this down for you. I wanted to share with you how to find these numbers, how to go ahead and look at this. My name is Chris Palmer. If you have any other questions related to CTR, click-through rate, this 3-month campaign, ask in the questions below. And I look forward to seeing you in the next website traffic, click-through rate manipulation video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.